All right, who am I leaving hanging? Yo, what's up, everyone? Sorry, dude, what came by here looking for my neighbor. How do I see this chat? Chat, top chat, some super chat. Whoa, whoa, what do we have here? What up? Lucky me FPV, what's up, dude? So, yeah, like I said, sorry, guy just came by right now. He was asking me some stuff, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to go live. I guess I've been liking the like just the live stuff, the bases of live. I've been watching like Bot Grinder and a couple non FPV people going live, and I like it. I like the fact that I could just go live and talk to you guys directly. So yeah, I mainly wanted to go on here because I just been getting hit up with like similar questions. Some. Hey, I thought you were being accosted by a bum. I wanted to. No, you know what? That is true. I guess like this would be leaving some evidence because you guys could. I don't know. Could you guys hear that far out there? I don't even know if you could hear me. I was trying to politely let them know I was busy and I couldn't talk. But yeah, so I've been getting like the same questions like from people. He was just basically, oh, sorry, I'm not reading this. You guys got me on sidetrack. Everyone's basically just wondering like where my videos have been and everything, and just like ethics updates on stuff. So if you guys have any of those questions, feel free to ask. What up, Hadley? What's going on? Oh, there we go. I kept missing your guys' messages. If I click on my screen, I can see everybody's messages now. So this is a lot better. Live is raw. That's what I kind of like about it. When can I get the ethics toolkit? Spiro FPV asked that. The ethics toolkit is I don't know exactly the exact date. I know everything's pretty close to being finalized. So I'd say probably in the next like couple months we should be seeing the toolkit coming. I know Steele's kind of put some feelers out there already. See what you guys think about it. Seems like there's pretty good response on it. We've been working on it for roughly probably 6 to 7 months, getting some of the materials right and just being able to fit everything in a really nice toolkit. It's one thing to have like tools that you could buy and everything. It's another thing just to have a really nice kit that's always on you and you can put in your bag. And yeah, the toolkit's going to have like a lot of cool things in there. Basically like everything you need to work on your quad for the most part. Or if you have any extras, you are going to have like little pockets to put things. There's like a pocket on one side, I believe, and those little like elastic kind of slots for some other things. Let's see what else. Sorry, I'm losing you. I'm losing you, bros. Okay, next person. I can't see any messages. That's Josh. That's on your end, bro. Oh yeah, another thing too. If you guys have any like issues you want to ask, you're having trouble with anything, I've been getting a lot of messages like that too, and I can't get back to everybody. If you're having an issue right now, just let me know, and I'll try and help you troubleshoot it just by whatever messages you send. The radio bags. Okay, Joseph Jr. asked about the radio bags. They are going to be coming out again, but it's like a different radio bag. So if you wanted like the V1 or first version of the radio bag, you're not going to be able to get that one. So the people that have the first version of it, like you got the first version, that's it. The second one we're going to be doing is just a little bit different. We kind of just want to keep things like always fresh, a little bit different, and just kind of cool. That's what's kind of cool about running this more as like a lifestyle brand than just like trying to push out products and have like a hype all the time on something or whatever. It's like we have like legacy products, then we have products that like we could put out a limited amount of something that's cool. um, yeah, like Katie said, like the chargers. The chargers, those are some baller little chargers, and yeah, they're gone. So Steele might do another run. I'm not sure when. He might actually take some pre-orders on those and maybe do another run. Any green Fat Shark Ethics straps yet? Are you? No. We have the black ones. This is kind of a similar thing. The green ones are gone. Black ones are around. If you've seen Steele's videos, he's been showing. We now have like that color that I always rock, like the desert tan and black. That's going to be the next run of the straps, and we changed them up a little bit. It's a way better feeling. I don't know. The first ones were a good strap. This is a really good strap. Have I flown the recovered quad? No, it's right there. It's just chilling. I'm not doing anything with it. I got a 7-inch question. When I throttle up or let go, I get a bad bobble. What causes that? If it's a bobble on the pitch, I would first check to make sure that your quad is balanced from like GoPro to battery. If you have your battery too far forward or too far back or anything, then yeah, it's gonna bobble. You could increase I on pitch, and that should take it away for the most part. I don't know what you're running, so I can't tell you anything about like filtering or whatever. Why can't I see more of this chat? There you go. The Ethics FPV bag. Backpack, Flynasty's asking about that. If you're talking about the backpack, let me know. Yeah, you're talking about the backpack. Blah, blah, blah. Have you seen any BL Heli 32 F3 ESCs lately? No, I switched everything over to KISS, and that pretty much has taken away everything from like BL Heli or Betaflight and any of that stuff, and just been running one solid thing. That kind of goes back to why I haven't posted much lately. Most of the flying that I've been doing is just work that I cannot show yet, I guess, or like I'm doing it for other people that are using it for things that they have going on, whether it's like some FMX stuff or a lot of motorcycle stuff lately, a lot of chasing stuff, a lot of motorcycle stuff. Okay, so Fly Nasty, about the Ethics backpack, that is going to be pretty soon. We're pretty much just finalizing the last like sample. I think we're on like the 4th or 5th sample, and we're finalizing that probably like sometime this week or next week, and then we're going to be full on like going into production with it. It is with Think Tank, and it's basically like a re-envisioned way how me and Steele would want a FPV backpack off of their Think Tank session, because that was the best FPV purpose-based backpack that we found, and it's an awesome backpack to use for like everyday use as well. So yeah, what else do we got in here? Any new frames out there that look good to you? So I was working on my V2 Cougar frame, and I got sidetracked on another frame that we have coming out. Everything's pretty much done. We ran the samples. We just have to test the samples, make sure everything flies right, and we have a really cool frame coming. And I think I'm also gonna build those up and tune them myself on some of them and give you guys ready to flies as well. So you'll be able to, you know, obviously buy the components yourself and do it, or you can just buy ready to fly from me directly as well. So that one's coming out. Super excited about that one. And then after that, I'll probably have the V2 frame come out. As far a V2 Cougar frame, as far as other frames out there that I've seen, I haven't seen anything. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to like think of what I've seen that's cool. I want to say like the coolest thing I've seen lately is like just the little tiny ones. Like those are kind of cool to me. The I forget what it's called. TBS just had that little tiny one. I don't know. I've seen them. The really small ones. The really small ones are just really cool to me just because they look like they're a lot of fun. Apex frame from Impulse. I have not seen that. Jarrett Johnson asked new 5-inch frame. Which 5-inch frame are you talking about? MJ asked where is Onigiri. She's helicopter's coming in hot right now. Will Ethics collab with Kiss? I don't know if we'll ever collab with them. We'll just keep using their component running 6-inch quads, but since they've moved to Kiss V2 and the 4-in-1 and everything, and like their PID parameters seem to be a lot wider, everything seems to be pretty good. On with the Kiss 4-in-1 was I had like 1 or 2 of them be a little finicky with like the spacing between the FC and the ESC when you stack it up. If you use the, I don't know how many millimeters the height is. If you use the old school nylon like standoffs, like that height of gap between the ESC and the FC, no issues. And it's not that tall of a stack. So that was it. Stable firmware, everything, it runs awesome. I'm like stoked because I'm trusting it a lot for a lot of these like shoots that I'm doing right now, and pretty much yeah, it's just been solid. I don't have to like worry about it. I just plug in, I rip, I got crossfire on it, I just go far as fuck chasing somebody, and I'm like, oh shit, how am I gonna get back? I did that the other day. I was just chasing the dude for forever. Yeah, it was pretty dope. He was just popping wheelies going up and down this drainage ditch thing, and I was just like fucking right behind him. The footage looked so cool, but then I was like, oh shit, I gotta turn around and get all the way back. Yeah, so being able to trust everything and just plug in is super nice, and that's what's cool with Kiss. It is just expensive. Actually, they brought the price down on stuff. I don't know if anyone's noticed. Spiro FPV. Have any of you guys, or have you used, sorry, I don't know what the fuck I was reading right there. Have you used any of those vinyl ethics stickers I gave you in Vegas? Yeah, check it out. Look, there's one right here on my, whatever this is, the Anchor power thing that I'm using right now. Let me go up real quick. Is there an Ethics FPV camera in the future? Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I'd say it's like super early to even talk about anything like that. It might not even happen, so we'll see. Everything the easiest way for me to explain it is like we're just trying to grab everything that we're using and just make it better. I know a lot of people like to just be like, oh, we're rebranding stuff or things like that. For the most part, like I don't really see anything that we've really rebranded. Our motors are all out of our own factory. Everything everything that we've done like is pretty much like our own stuff that we're sending out to all the factories and everything, having to make. Even say something we do with like Think Tank, it's like our input into a product and we're redoing it. So there's nothing, we're just like an existing product we're taking and saying, hey, put our logo on it. So yeah, I don't know what the hell everyone else like is talking about when they say that stuff. Not any of you guys, I'm just saying when people in general, when I see that or I hear it, I'm like, oh, okay, whatever, bro. Sorry, I'm just trying to go back. I know I've missed some of your guys' stuff. I don't want to miss too much stuff. And dude, you guys can see my finger and everything. How do you do this? It should be on the comments are on this side where the camera is. It should be over here. Come on, YouTube. That's right. R&D ain't free. Who said that? So that's the thing I used to always say here at the shop, and Steele thought it was hilarious, and he's like, dude, we should put it on a shirt. I'm not even gonna say his name because I'm probably messing up. Spiro. What is your FPV cam of choice right now? My FPV cam of choice is like any CCD I could get my hands on, because they don't make CCD anymore. That chip is no longer available. So that's why everybody moved to CMOS. Like CMOS wasn't like the, the companies were like, oh, check out CMOS. They said it's the latest and greatest. Yeah, because it is. That's what everybody's using. The factories literally stopped making CCD sensors, so they can't like do CCD sensors anymore. So whatever I have that's CCD, I still use it. That's why I was saying I don't know what's up with the camera right now, because everything that I've been testing, it has to be CMOS, and I haven't found a CMOS that I'm just blown away by. So many people are like, oh, this CMOS is great, but then if you really like run CMOS for a while and then go back to CCD, you'll be like, oh shit, I know what he's talking about now. Oh, dude, okay, Norbert is asking, how do I manage OSD on KISS? Easiest question right now, just use the TBS Unify Evo. It's got the mic already. I don't use a external mic anymore. That saved me space, and the OSD on there is solid. I've literally smashed. If you saw Tommy's video where we were going down the silo thing, I still haven't even edited that, but if you've seen it from his channel, which I'm sure you have, I probably wrecked into that concrete wall like 6 times, and the not the ESC, the OSD started like flickering, and I was like, dang, I took one of these OSDs out, and then I just rebooted and went back. Like, the thing's pretty durable. So, and it's really accurate. So OSD is the Evo. Mic's on the Evo now. 800 milliwatt VTX is on the Evo, or 1,000 or whatever it does. I don't even know. It's more than enough than I need. And yeah, that's the answer to KISS OSD. I don't even think I would use like a Wolf PDB or anything like that in that sense, just because I could save that like extra layer on the stack, and I don't have to have that like worry of something in the PCB of the Wolf whatever, or the Impulse one, or whatever it is goes out. I don't know. I don't have to worry about the pressure of the flex of the frame or arm brakes or anything on that plate, regardless of what happens. It's just on my VTX, which I have floating. Like, I don't attach my VTX to anything. It just kind of like floats in front of the flight controller and behind the camera. And yeah, so if I have a crash, it just kind of, but you still need a PDB unless you're running a 4-in-1. Yeah, exactly. Like, you still need a PDB, but I'm saying there's so many like PDBs you could get out there that are basically not going to be like a plate. I don't really like the plate ones. It was cool back in the day, but I don't really like it anymore. Have I tried Real Steady Go? Yeah, I tried it out. I got sent like an email to get like a discount on it, and I tried it, and just because it was like so cheap that you might as well. And it's good. It's good for certain circumstances. I still don't know if I would use it. I like Real Steady. Real Steady just takes way too much time to render. And Real Steady Go is really fast to render. I just hate that you have to set it up and shoot in a certain way, and then hope that it like basically reads it, like reads the file right and everything. That seemed to be like my issue. Right now, literally my best thing that I've been doing, even if like I have like some props that are bent or vibey or whatever when I'm shooting, is to just go into the GoPro, and I run hyper smooth. I run I run it in 4x3. All chase stuff, I pretty much do 4x3, so I could punch in a little bit. I could still like chase them a little further out. I run it in a high resolution, like 2.7K 60. I think it's 60 or 30, whatever it is. So I could still get some slow-mo. And yeah, and I just basically use hyper smooth, and just a buttery ass quad to chase. So as long as your quad's tuned pretty good, even if you have like, you know, your props are off a little bit, it's not gonna mess up the quad. It's just gonna add a little bit of like some vibes into it. Damn, someone needs to put some butter on those brakes. And yeah, so I just do that. ND4, when I run, honestly, okay, so when I've been running Hyper Smooth and ND4 and I lock the shutter, I haven't seen any of that weird stuff everyone talks about until it gets like super low light. I might have to sneeze. I've been having this thing lately where I sneeze, and right when I get to the point of sneezing, it goes away and it's super annoying. Okay. There's like a lot of dust in here because I've been working on the truck and it's dusty. But what's up, Double A? So yeah, I use the ND if it's super bright. It just kind of gives me that little like cool look of like, you know, afternoon time and everything, and in the lens, just it's a better look altogether. It doesn't really help if you're using it to cut down on like vibes or anything. I mean, it does help, but like in that situation, if you're using Hyper Smooth, it doesn't really matter. If you're not using Hyper Smooth or anything, then yeah, NDs will just like make everything look pretty buttery. I do like NDs a lot. I use the stick-on one. It's from Ethics. It's the ND4, and I keep two lenses in my little pouch. So you know how they pop off the GoPro? One's always clear, one's already done with the ND filter on it, and I just pop it off depending on when it's whatever, what time of the day it is. So yeah, that's pretty much all I use for that. Let's see, Joseph says, sorry, I went on like a rampage on ND filters and stuff. But yeah, mind sharing your 6-inch PIDs for KISS because I've got a 6-inch and I can't get that tuned for the life of me. Are you on KISS V1 or V2? V1, I always had trouble tuning that. A signature cap from Konasty. Yeah, if you go on, where is my, I have a cap on the Team Failsafe website, and I have some merch on my YouTube if you go on my Teespring. What else? Is Norbert asks, is it worth fixing KISS V1 stuff, or is V2 way different? I would just go with V2. V2 is just pretty baller. Yeah, I don't know. V1 stuff's good on a 5-inch quad. I never had issues on a 5-inch quad with the V1 stuff, but the V2 stuff is just, it's baller. I like it. And yeah, like V2 stuff dropped price and it's not that bad, and it's really durable. I don't know. I just like it. Like KISS and TBS stuff is super solid. All right, what else we got, guys? Let's see. How do I get back in here? Any special settings for a session 4? Man, I don't even remember like any session settings that I used to have on there. I'd say if you're running the session, just put it on like, put an ND filter on it. And then I forgot who had ND filters for a session. Oh, I know you could get those things. You could stick it into the 3D printed mounts, and you could put an ND filter on that. That's all I could think of to get anything like smoother off of a session, besides just having a really like tuned quad. Do you think 2207 2150s will be okay for a 6-inch build? Yeah, that shouldn't be too bad. Just check what the amps are. If it's not that like high of amps, then yeah, it's not bad. How's the truck? The truck's okay. It's right here. It's getting there. I need to like work on the back a little more, but we got mainly the front cab and everything's pretty much done, and I just got to put on the bumper and stuff like that. But it's making this place super dusty. But yeah, it's getting there. I mean, it's just everything is getting redone basically on that. So it's a lot of work. Started with like frame, drivetrain, all that stuff, everything, and now it's just been like body work and refitment of panels and stuff that's been just jacked for a long time on it. But yeah, no, it's getting there. And putting in the windows was a bitch. I didn't want to do them. It took me a minute to get the windows in there. Any new frame from Konasty in the near future? I was talking about that later. I just have been working like on a side project frame that's coming out pretty soon, and then I'll get to working on the V2 of my frame. Estimated truck release date, like I'm probably like 2 weeks out from it being finished, or a week or 2 weeks out from it being finished. I just haven't found 2 weeks of time to finish it. That's been like the major struggle of this thing. That's why it's been taking so long. But yeah, Ninja Monkey, you want to see my welds? I don't know if I have anything welded up here. Do I have anything welded? I don't have anything in front of me really welded. Oh, here's like an old piece that's welded. I don't know if you could even see that. I don't know. That's all I really have up here. Everything else has already been sent out. Show us your welds. But yeah, it's cool. Welding's cool. Stay in school. Stay in welding school. But yeah, let's see. What else? What else is an update of things? I'll probably get back to posting towards the end of this week. I'll probably like figure something out. I don't know. I'm sitting on some footage. Nothing I'm super impressed with, but I don't really care about that. I just like putting out like my normal daily stuff anyways. So I might put something out towards the end of this week. Then next week I got to travel to Utah to do some more filming. Maybe if the dudes are cool with that, I'll film some stuff out there, and so I could post some things from Utah. And yeah, that's about it. And then I'll be back over here, and then yeah, I got some other stuff I want to do also. Like today, I was supposed to actually, speaking of that, I was supposed to film some guys doing wheelies in Harleys. Like they wheelie Harleys, and they're like super good at it. But one of the dudes got his bike impounded. So yesterday, like he like popped it up in front of a cop, which wasn't good. And yeah, so that kind of canceled today. But we'll probably do that like after I get back, so like in 2 weeks or something. But yeah, ever consider any new pilots on the team? No, really don't got much going on. You should come on the UFDA shit show one of these few nights, Tuesday night. Oh yeah, like okay, I've been trying to do that show. I just, you guys asked me to do it at 7. I think I can't do 7. That like. I could do earlier, like I'm doing right now. If I do something around like 7, I'm just getting home, just sitting down for dinner, or I'm playing with the kids. So from 7 till about like, I don't know, they go to sleep at like 9. And then 9 after, I'm good. So yeah, get me before 5 or after 9. Can't interrupt that family time. What are your thoughts on 6S? Are you going to join the hype train or just stick to 5S for right now? I'm going to move to 6S once my 6S motors get here. I've been waiting on the 6S motors for a minute. I think they'll be done in like a couple weeks, so maybe I'll get some coming this way. But I like 6S. I'm still gonna stay on 5S. But yeah, for the most part, I mean, it's not really a hype. It's really good, like in terms of having longer flight times and everything. But yeah, so um, yeah, I do like it. This is a long message. Hey, I might say something stupid, but why your color correction into videos is so full of contrast. I believe that if you put a little bit more time into editing your flights, if you put a little more time into editing your flights, will be awesome, man. I don't know. I don't know. Contrast. Like they're too dark. I'm trying to think right now. I'm trying to think in my head like my last videos I put up of my flights. I don't know. I don't know if my last one. I think my last one was just. I think that was one I did like just a quick little Instagram cut or something. I did like the FMX one. I don't know. I gotta look back to them. I don't know. Actually, like. So basically, when I do my videos, sometimes like I'll just go in there and I'm grabbing footage that like that's probably like all I have, or I gave somebody else footage or something like that, and that's what I'm using, and I just use whatever I have in there. So, yeah, if it's like too contrasty for you or it's kind of blown out, then I don't know. That's just what I picked, I guess, for that video. But yeah, like for the most part, I just kind of like it where I leave it and then I put it up for whoever to like it. But yeah, if you want, I'll just send you all my videos and you could edit them for me and make them look all badass, since it sounds like you're pretty baller. What else we got? What size motor? I'm trying to find your message. You said something about what size motor, and I don't know. It's like further up there. That was Spiro. Fuck, I don't know your fucking handle. I don't know what you were asking. But yeah, oh, he's probably asking what size motor for my 6S, maybe? I'm not sure, possibly. Yeah, okay, what size is your new motor? It's the same size, it's still the 2407. It's just a low KV version of it, so you can run 6S. So it's still gonna be pretty like beastly in the sense of running 6S, sorry, 6-inch or 7-inch props, or 5-inch. Oh, Spyro. Why you gotta get all crazy with me? Throwing that eye in there. Biggie t-shirt? Yeah, those are at a Newbie Drone. They still have stock of those. I think I'm gonna be picking them up here pretty soon and selling them myself. Possible to run the 2207 1450 hype train with 6S? Yeah, that shit's gonna blow up. Cool, can I run moon boots on 7-inch? Absolutely. Like all those dudes that are like doing all that crazy long range stuff, I know a lot of them are using my 2200 kV motors on 7-inch. They say it's baller. I haven't even tried it yet, like to do anything far. I mean, they're doing like far stuff with those motors, and they're like, dude, it's so good. Keep making them. So yeah, I haven't done anything super far with those motors on 7-inch. I just know it spins a 7-inch prop really good. Really efficient. 6-inch KISS PIDs, please. For the V2 KISS stuff, I'll do a video and I'll put a link. I'll see if I could download my I'll just do like a screen grab and put all my PIDs on there. I think I have a video I posted up that has my PIDs and everything on a screen grab. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, Adam, we already talked Cougar 2. It's coming soon. What is the cutoff for running 6S 2000 kV? I think lower. I'd say like 1850. I'd say would be the highest I'd ever go, maybe, or something for 6S. Any thoughts on FPV in the future? What do you expect from the industry? I have no idea. Just more drama, I guess. That seems to be like what anything is when I go try and look at for something cool on Facebook or anything now. I just see like a shit ton of drama, then like somewhere a cool vid if I keep scrolling long enough. So I just don't even go on any of that shit anymore. I don't know. I guess like if you just different sides to everything. If you do yeah, China Hobby Line 6S bat. Sorry, I just saw that. I do everything China Hobby Line. I like those batteries. They've actually been really good. All of them. They're all really good, from the white ones to the orange ones. I haven't tried the new black ones yet, but the orange ones I've been using, they're super solid. Let me see. Hold on. What about this? This guy says, were you at the current shop location when Fab School was in the same complex? Oh, shit. You know about that? Oh, you went there. No, I was one street up from here. And, yeah, I've known Troy for quite a while. That's kind of cool that you went there. But, yeah. I think when he moved out is when I was moving in to this location, and they were closing up that wall, and one of his teachers took over part of it, and he's still over here, and he's still like building some stuff on his spare time. Sorry, that was just kind of cool that somebody like was in kind of local over here. But yeah, like I just don't care about all the drama of everything that's going on. I'm literally like, I feel like the future of the whole FPV thing is like, do it as a hobby and do your thing or whatever. Just have fun like doing your specific thing with FPV. If you want to get into anything more, like maybe doing it for like work or anything, I'd say completely try and just like find some sort of niche and just kind of run with it. Like I've noticed that more. I've done a lot of jobs that like sometimes I'm like, okay, like this isn't really like, I want to do FPV jobs. This isn't really what I want to do as this FPV job. Like it'll pay. It's cool that I'm getting to get paid to fly, but the specific job I'm on, I just like am not stoked on it. And lately I've found myself into a niche of things that I have a familiar background with like the motorcycles and all that stuff, and kind of like that realm of things, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm mixing the two things that I like to do, and that's the cool part about it. I think I feel the same way for like or it probably feels the same way for guys like Steele or Johnny that are super into like the motorsport stuff and the cars and everything, and they're getting to chase these things and just like all that stuff. Like Johnny's really put himself into a good little category with the drift stuff and everything too. I think that helps, and it makes it a lot more fun. I mean, for me personally, it's just cool being able to get paid to do that stuff. My income literally just comes from just either doing stuff around here at the shop or just selling shit like whatever, like random things or whatever, like, you know, flip and sell or whatever, and an FPV. Those are like my only sources of income, and sometimes they're really good, sometimes like you have to hustle your ass off. And I think that if you find something that you're really liking to do and it's a good little niche inside of your niche and everything that you're doing, then you'll be super happy doing it. If you're not, and you're just trying to compete with guys and try and one up all the time and all this stuff, you're gonna get burnt out. You're not gonna like it. You're just gonna be like in this mental, like, fucked up state of thinking like, oh, like, I didn't have anything this week to do or whatever, and this guy posted this and blah blah blah. It's like, then yeah, then it's not gonna be fun for you. You got to just like keep it fun for yourself and just hustle at it and not really give a fuck about like, you know, this person's on like this thing, or you know, this guy's like moving up and I don't know why he's getting this job or doing this or like whatever. All that shit's gonna just fuck you up in the long run. So yeah, just try and find something that works for you, basically. So that's what I've found out, at least. 25 milliwatt VTX, 100 max height, 25 radio. What the fuck? Not many options for flying concrete and stuff like that. Sounds like you're in another country, and if you are, yeah, you're probably fucked with what you could legally do. YouTube starts with you. My video started because I like watching them. Yeah, I mean, YouTube's cool. I think like a lot of people watch a lot of different FPV guys. I know so a lot of guys I know don't watch FPV guys also. They watch other stuff. I'll dabble in it for a couple videos and then I just go into like something else, like, I don't know, watching some science shit or something else that I'm just interested in at the time. How to build something or some DIY thing or like whatever. But yeah, I think it's good to watch YouTube videos and get inspiration from other people and use those kind of things into your videos. And just that's another thing. I mean, like earlier you guys were asking about the Real Steady Go or Hyper Smooth or any of those things. Like those are all tools. Those are all tools you could use to make good content, and use all those tools. Use all of the tools and everything at your disposal that you can use, because a lot of times when you're making content or you're trying to like capture something, you only get one chance to do it. You don't want it being messed up. So anything that could help you make it as like solid as possible to get an outcome that you're happy with, use all of it. Yeah, you don't want to like pass that situation up. There's so many times, like even when I was out in Germany, I was having like quad issues and stuff and everything too, and I'm just like, when I go back and I think about certain things, there's so many things I would do different now than I did when I was there. And it's just one of those things where it's like, oh, okay, like next time I go there, well, when will there be a next time? I don't really know. So try and use the best of everything at your disposal when you get a chance to use it. All right, what else we got? I'm probably gonna cut this one pretty soon. Are you still doing the Konasty stickers? I'd like to rock one on my welding hood. Yeah, I do. They're like, look, I got one on my hood. I should make another run of them. I got a couple of them out somewhere around here. I had like a little stack left, but yeah, if I have on my description, all the way at the very bottom of my videos, there's a mailing address, and if you send me a self-addressed stamped envelope in there, I'll dump some stickers in there. I got a bunch of like ethics stickers and all kinds of stuff and everything, and I'll send it back to you. How do you deal with the static noise in the audio feed? It's way too loud. Do you fly with audio when flying with people? I feel like it's super good to hear. Yeah, audio is super good. I use it. It's good to kind of tune out everything and just kind of stay focused on what you're doing. Static noise, it comes and goes, but for the most part, I don't really have too much with the new TBS Evo. That mic's been really good, and hardly very little static. But the static noise is going to come up whenever you're on a channel that's kind of broadcasting like a lot of static. I don't know, check to find like a good clear channel. You should be okay. You still with Steel and Snake working on ethics. So ethics is me, Steel, and Trappy. Snake, sorry guys. There we go. We're back. Snake, for the most part, he was gone. I don't even know how many months ago. But yeah, it's Steel, Trappy, and myself. Ethics should have a laminated card that has yours and Steel's PIDs and maybe VTX frequencies on the other side. Yeah, the hard part is like when me and Steel are together, we kind of run close frequencies. I think he's usually on race band 8. Actually, I switched to Fat Shark 4, and we've been okay with that. Usually, like the higher frequencies are better. All right. It's gonna be 50 minutes. It's 48 minutes I've been alive right now. That's gone really fast. I didn't even notice. I know a tower in Germany on which someone. Yeah, so I guess at 50 minutes I'll cut off on here. But yeah, thanks everybody that kind of came in here, and sorry I've been kind of absent lately, but just been busy with a lot of things and not a lot of stuff that I can post, so that doesn't help. But yeah, maybe next week I could see if some things will be cool for me to post from the shoot I'm on next week. Maybe not. Maybe I could do a little, at least behind the scenes stuff. And yeah, that's about it. But sweet. Cool talking to all you guys. And I'll see you guys next time. I think I want to try and do some more of this live stuff. It's kind of cool. Interacting's cool with people. All right. See ya.